Hi y'all, I am Battista. I'm the Executive Director of Aurora Food Pantry, and we just wrapped up week 8 of feeding the need during the COVID-19 crisis pandemic. The amount of people that we've been seeing on a day-to-day basis is amazing. We started out with serving just 2,000 folks a week. That was our normal pre-COVID. And now, this week, we fed 9,000 people. That's over 2,000 families, y'all, from the Kane County region and from 5 other counties. And we are doing our best to feed people at 100%. So what does that mean? Well, Aurora Food Pantry does not consider itself to be a supplemental food program. What that means is that we use a philosophy that if somebody is hungry and they come to us to be fed, we are going to feed them at 100%. We are going to give them everything that they need to have safe, healthy, nutritious meals for themselves and their family for at least 5 days. The average size of the families we feed is 4. So when we are putting our boxes together through our zero contact distribution model to make sure that we're feeding the 9,000, we make sure that every box has a component of something off the My Plate. Now, for those of you who are new to the anti-hunger movement, first of all, welcome. It's really a great movement to be a part of. We use something. This has been created by the USDA, and it is a graphic image that shows all of the different components that go into a well-rounded diet. It includes dairy, fresh fruit and vegetables, proteins, whole grains, and what we do with the My Plate is that we use it as a resource tool to pack our boxes that we are feeding our families with who come to see us. We average 120 pounds of food per box that we give out to a family. And within there, we have milk and eggs and fresh fruit and vegetables. We have some shelf-stable products as well. We have protein. And we even throw in a couple of fun sweet treats because who doesn't love their cookies or their snacks or, I know I do. So, but we try to give everybody a really well-balanced variety to choose from. One of the most common questions we've been receiving here at AFP is how we are doing this. And the message response is always the same. You are how we are doing this. We are not doing this because some federal program swept in and helped us out. We are not doing this because we're being subsidized by some other organization. We are doing this because people in the community, our people, are coming together to make sure no man, woman, or child goes hungry during the COVID pandemic. We have been so blessed to work with some of our other charitable food partners in the anti-hunger movement, but nobody is able to keep up with this distribution unless we have our neighbors, our community, step in to help. So here's where we're at with our food this week. We've had a couple of food drives, which have been great. And from those food drives, we have been able to collect a ton of shelf-stable products. So when I say shelf-stable, I mean canned goods or dry goods like pasta or spaghetti sauce. We've also been able to collect a lot of items for children under the age of 2, so diapers and baby formula and baby food as well. But now, as we are prepping to feed the 9,000 next week, we are short on a couple of key items that comprise that My Plate. And so we're coming to you to ask you for help. As you are going to the grocery store this weekend, or as you are planning something that you could do within your community or neighborhood or church group or school group or athletic team or bunco team or what have you, consider putting a package together for us so that we can feed 1,600 cars next week. So this is what we need. We currently need 1,600 gallons of milk. We need enough bags of fresh fruit and vegetables to feed 1,600 boxes. So like a dozen or a half dozen apples and some oranges and some broccoli or cauliflower or green beans. It doesn't matter what you get from the store as long as it's fresh like this, not canned. So get apples, get oranges, get broccoli, get corn, what have you, but enough to feed a family of 4 for 5 days. And then another staple that we're missing is eggs. We need these so badly. We have a lot of folks that have certain dietary restrictions where they can't actually process meat. And eggs are a great alternative source of protein. So they stay strong and they get everything that they need so they can fight off any chance of getting COVID-19 and also just maintain their own health during this time. So if you can help do a food drive or do a collection, all of the information is below. And we're also going to be collecting all of this food on Monday and Wednesday of next week from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. We'll be doing 2 fun drop-offs, again, Monday and Wednesday of next week from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. in order to collect all of these things so we can feed the 9,000 people that are now counting on us. We would love it if you would be a part of this journey. If you have any questions or concerns about this, go ahead and connect with me below. And don't forget, you can get the most up-to-date information about what we need to feed the 9,000 by visiting aurorafoodpantry.org or following us on social media at Aurora Food Pantry, both on Facebook and on Instagram. Again, I'm Battista. Thank you so much. We are deeply grateful for each and every one of you. Keep praying for us. Keep spreading the message of what we're trying to do here. Keep following us, and we know that together we are going to get through this.